Hey guys, it's Lindsay. I'm gonna start this thing, I think. Flipping the camera. Hi. Okay, this is obviously my first time doing this. I kind of hate my glasses. Nah, I can't see without them. So, hey guys, I think Linda just joined. That's pretty cool. Hi Linda, I'm actually talking to you. Hey! Alright, this is still kind of weird. Hi Linda. Hi Joy. That's my friend Joy. My friend Cynthia. Cynthia, if you're showing this to the whole class, I'm gonna freak out. Alright, so today, oh now it's really big. So I'm gonna flip this around because I can't figure out how to get rid of me. So, but what I just wanted to do with you guys today is I want to show you some stuff that I just am sending to Somerset Studio. Hi, brave mom from Texas. Anyway, I'm so happy there's no creepers so far. I'm pretty excited. Okay, so I want to show you a couple of the things, so I'm going to flip it around. Let's see if I can do this. That's all. These things are leaving. I just got an email this morning from Somerset Studio, which is the coloring studio. So these two pieces are leaving. This is one that's going to be in the new Coloring Studio magazine, and I colored it. And then I got this from Daisio or Daiso, whatever you call it. This is one of those dollar, they call it a scrapbook, but I call it pure joy for $1. So cute. So I drew this girl. I'm hoping you can see, yeah. Then I used diamond glaze and I glittered the stars. And then I used diamond glaze again on the hearts. And more hearts with diamond glaze. And I think that's about, oh no, diamond glaze in her skirt, of course. So, she's pretty cute. She's going to Somerset Studio this afternoon, so I thought, well, I'll just share this until I get started feeling like I want to do some lettering. Then this one is going to be in the new coloring magazine, Coloring Studio, the Coloring Studio from Somerset. And she's got a little bit of diamond glaze. No, I guess she doesn't, but the bubbles are diamond glazed. And then there's the micro beads. Can you guys see that? I hope so. Hi, Paper Mouse. That's the cutest name, being the paper rabbit and the paper mouse. And Deekers. This is pretty cool. All right, I'm going to try to get over being so in awe of all you guys. There's some shells that I added to this one. So when you do a coloring page, you can add some really cute little embellishments. There's some sea glass that I found up in where did I find that? Fort Bragg. Oh, and Joy is here too. It's Joy and Anne. They're pen pals with the National Letter Writing Month group. Pretty cute. Okay, so there's what I did. Then, before I get started, I just have to share this because it's my favorite thing that I've done for a long time. If you don't know Danielle Donaldson, follow Danielle. I don't think she's doing periscoping, but we took a class last week in Danielle Donaldson. I think it was called Be True or Be Simple. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's really cute. So Danielle has classes online through Jeannie Oliver. And this was one of the classes that we did. And then on Super Bowl Sunday, we sat and watercolored, and I kind of came up with my own thing because I like to take a class, but then I don't want to do exactly what that person did. So this is what I did from Danielle's class. Pretty cute, huh? It's really fun. We learned a lot about watercolors, and I'll probably be teaching that my way in a little bit. But, excuse me. Thanks, Linda. It is pretty creative. That Danielle is an amazing girl. So I'm going to attach this here. I hope you guys can see that. Yes, her book is awesome. She signed one for me. I don't want to, be the cool kid in town, but she did. She signed it. Okay. Hey, Carmen, you know you can tap on the side of your screen there on the right and you can make little hearts appear. See those little colorful hearts? I just think that's the coolest part about Periscope, personally, is those hearts. So, no, yes, you can. Yes, keep tapping. Okay. All right. So since it's Valentine's Day and I have to make a Valentine for my hubby, who was just recently in the hospital, I drew this heart while he was in the hospital. So this is actually the original. You can see the difference in the colors. I made a copy of this one just so I could kind of show you guys how I get started. Hopefully everybody can see that. I think so. Okay, welcome, M. Hardy. All right, I like those little hearts. I just can't stop staring at them. Maybe because it's Valentine's Day, it's just making me happy. So what I normally do when I get started with this kind of thing, so this I drew, here's the original. This I drew in ink, which I never do this kind of stuff, but we were in the hospital and there were all these pictures on the wall of real hearts. So since he was having heart issues and it was a heart hospital, hey, Ann Deekers, it's your first Periscope? Okay, so Ann, this is what I've learned, and I've done a lot of investigating. If you swipe right, you can invite your friends to join, but if you tap on the screen if you swipe right, you can add people to join. If you tap on the screen
Here. Oh, shoot. I tapped it. Hold on.
But if you tap on your screen on the right-hand side, see those little hearts that keep going? The more you tap, the more hearts I get. It's really pretty exciting. And each person, oh yeah, whoever's green is like rocking the hearts. So each person gets their own color of heart, and I don't know how they do this. But isn't it pretty? That's my favorite part. Okay, so anyway, so I have a friend, Patty Peterson, and she did anatomically correct, or what are they called? Metatomically, I don't know. She did medical illustrations her whole life for medical books. And I always wanted to draw something like this. So while he was there sitting in the ICU of the heart ward, I drew this heart for him. And I bought a picture frame for it, and I'm going to finish it for Valentine's Day. So I'm just going to go ahead and do some lettering, because I know that's why you guys are here. You don't want to listen to me or see me. Luckily, you don't have to see me again. So I drew these lines pretty heavy. And I do all my wavy lines first, and then I go back with pencil very lightly, but I wanted to do it really thick. This is on a copy, so so you guys can see where the pencil goes. I'm gonna do it really with a heavy hand, so you can see it all. And then you go over it in ink, and then you erase it, and then you color it in however you want. So you got to choose your lettering styles, which hopefully you guys are going to take my class, which is coming, I promise. With every beat of see, it's hard when you're talking and writing and trying to think of words. So I wrote this down. Normally I do these little word play things off the top of my head, but not going to happen today. Okay, so you guys get the idea, right? So I can go to the original one. Tell me if you get the idea. Goofmeister. I love that name. I know. I can't wait for my class either, Joanne. Hey, Joanne, I slept with your bunny pillow last night, but I do every night, so I know. Kind of creepy. Sorry. All right, so I got to erase this line because I put one in somewhere that I really didn't want it. But, okay. So you're going to draw your lines in kind of a wavy pattern. This, in my lettering class that's coming up, is going to be called the wave. So you can do them however you want, and I'll pick this up in a second so you can see. But right up here, there's not a lot of room to write, so it gets a little wider down here. But it's going in an 8x10 frame, so I have to leave room for the picture frame. So this is what we've got, just some wavy lines. Thanks for the hearts, guys. They're just so colorful, aren't they? It's just amazing. All right, I'm sorry I'm sounding geeky and dorky, but so this is going to be so light you may not be able to see it as I'm writing. Let's see if I go down further. There we go. But I have to write lightly because I just have a crummy old number 2 pencil, and it writes very dark, and we want to be able to get these lines off of there once I go back and pen. Do this one kind of big because his heart was beating at 240 beats a minute for 6 days at least. And so it's very important for him to know that I'm happy that his heart is way back to where it should be. And look at all those hearts. Oh, I'm shaking. This is stupid. I'm just here with friends, right? Why am I shaking? I never shake when I write. Well, this is a whole new concept. With every beat of... And the idea with these wavy lines is you want to fill them in. Thank you, Carmen. I'll try to relax. I wish you guys were sitting right here. It's so beautiful here today. I should show you. No rain, beautiful skies outside. It's amazing. But I got lots of valentines to make. Deep breath. Yes, ma'am, and Deekers. Deep breath. Okay. With every beat of your... It's much easier when I do my videos for the classes that I'm doing because I know I can redo it and nobody's going to judge. Here I have to be careful with my language because, Lord have mercy, I know I've got bad language in my mouth. With every beat of your... Okay, in heart we want to be really big. So I'm going to do it kind of cursive. Yes, yes, Carmen, I have bad language. So do you, but don't type it there. With every beat of your heart, here comes the I love you part. Okay. There, I'm calming down, Anne. So I'm getting the hang of this. I think I can go all the way up to the edges because I think the frame I bought allows the picture to kind of float there. So we're just going to add one more line because I never seem to count. Yes, no judging, Joanne. Okay, that made me laugh. Right out loud in my kitchen all by myself. Kind of love that. All right, so I'm almost done with the pencil. I know you guys are waiting for the pen part. More. I watched a Periscope last night that went on for an hour, and I was trying to figure out how do you know how long to do this for? So I guess when you guys are done, just leave. I'll just keep going because I got to finish this anyway. But you can keep those hearts going. That makes me pretty excited. All right. Got that. So now I need a micron pen. Pardon my reach. All right. There's more hearts. So cute. All right. So hopefully you can see. Let's get this in here for me writing. Okay. I think that's good. Not shaking anymore. Pretty happy. So when you do these wavy lines, which I call the wave, you want to go all the way to the top of your wavy line and all the way to the bottom. So can you see where those are? So see the wavy lines? Go all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. Fill it in. And make your letters as big as possible, depending on how much space you have left there to fill in. Somebody keeps joining named Child Chat, and that makes me nervous, but they haven't been able to comment, thank goodness. So I will be blocking them maybe later. I'm not quite sure, because I don't think that's Linda. Linda was somewhere else. Anyway, who cares? There you go. So I'll go through and do every word first. I like to use different width pens. So let me get a 03, because I just used a 08. And then we'll color it in with colored pencil, and we're all done. My honey's in the other room wearing his heart monitor, so his heart is going good today. But he has to be monitored for another 2 weeks. He wore it yesterday and he raked leaves all day. Today he's going to go up to the burn pile and burn with a heart monitor on. That's my guy. But at least we have water. I don't know, those of you guys that follow me on Facebook know that I didn't have water for 4 days. I had to go to a friend's house and shower because we thought we had a broken well, but thank the Lord, wasn't a well. It was just a pump. So we're all about beating hearts, I guess, with water pumps, heart pumps. Okay, that was a little tricky. With every beat of your... Whoever's giving me hearts, I'm pretty happy. I love looking over there and seeing the hearts. Yes, Joanne, I am too, because showering at a friend's, I mean, she was all good about it and everything, but it's just not what I want to do every day. There's more colorful hearts. You guys are the bomb. Bomb diggity. All right. So, I'm almost done. I'm sorry this part takes so long. I was going to have it done, but what fun is that when you want to watch me letter? All right, we're going to do heart really big. And I have a writer. No, I don't want to use a writer. I'm going to use the 8. Hi, Goofmeister. That's just a cute name. I hope it's a cute person. I'm sure you are. A name like Goofmeister, how could you not be cute? Glenda. Glenda Hoagland. I hope I said your name right. Another letter writer. Hey, if you guys don't know about National Letter Writing Month, I think we're up to 60 people right now. So we might be opening it up. But if you like to write letters and want a pen pal, through the entire month of April, we write letters. I know, Carmen, don't tell me I'm not supposed to be advertising this because we always get way more than 100. Carmen's going to yell at me, but I just love telling people about it. So if you love to write letters and we possibly have any free space in April, go on Facebook and look up National Letter Writing Month. Is that Carmen yelling at me? Yes, it is awesome. There's nothing like going to the mailbox and getting handwritten letters, handmade cards, beautiful calligraphed envelopes. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, Carmen's yelling at me to stop. I know, Carmen. I just get so excitable. All right. Well, last year we had way over 100, and that's where I stop it is at 100. So if you guys are interested and you want to find out about it, you may or may not get in. That's all I'm going to tell you, because if we have over 100, I can't take any newbies. So that's all I'm saying. Shh. Shh. Sorry. Sorry, Joy. Joy doesn't say much, but when I have a big mouth, she tells me to be quiet. That's my friend Joy. All right. I love you. This is going to be so cute. So I think I'm just going to use all red and pink for the lettering because I like the black and the red aspect of the heart. With every beat of your heart, I love you. Got to make sure I'm not spelling anything wrong because God knows when I letter and talk at the same time, how am I ever going to spell right? More. I hope you guys are going to have a fun Valentine's Day. We're going to the local swap meet at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Then hopefully we're going to go to breakfast at my friend Cynthia's nephew's restaurant called Butter and Bacon or Bacon and Butter. I don't remember. But it's pretty cool. They have all this food with, wait, hold on. I love you more. All right, I got it. I didn't make it a mistake, which I could fix anyway, but I love you more and more. Anyway, it's called Bacon and Butter, and the line is out the door and around the corner all the time. So we may just try it on Valentine's Day because we have all day until 5 o'clock when The Walking Dead comes on because we are Walking Dead fans. Bacon and butter in Sacramento, yum. Yes, well, I can't say yes because I haven't been there. I've only been there to see the line out the door and around the corner. But I'm going because Cynthia posts the cutest pictures of food and always makes me jealous. And I got to get there. Okay, so if you've used your Micron pens, a really nice pigment pen, archival quality, where's the ink on this? I'm pretty sure it's pigment. I'm not good with this. Yeah, pigment. It should dry super quick. So you saw that I went right over it with my eraser. I didn't have to wait for it to dry a whole lot. So there's the lettering. I think I need the better light. Is that better, you guys, or is that too bright? Somebody tell me. Somebody help me. All right. So, thank you. I love lettering. Did you know that? Okay. So now I'm going to go back and thicken some of this up. Then we're going to color it. Then I'm going to frame it. And then I better wrap it because he's going to head out here soon. And he doesn't notice anyway. He won't know that I did this. He's just going to go out and rake some leaves with a heart monitor strapped to his chest. You know, always a bright idea. Whatever. That's what happens when you live in the middle of nowhere. You guys want to see how pretty it is today? I'm just going to show you. I know this is probably not what you want to see. There's my floor. Oh, there's my Dyson vacuum. Look at this outside where I live. That is what it looks like here in sunny California today. Isn't it beautiful? Dizzy alert. Sorry, Carmen. Well, now I'm not dizzy too much anymore, right? Okay, hang on, dizzy alert. I'm going back to the table. There's my studio. It's my dining room table. All right. Yes, it's going to be like hotter than Hades today, in the 80s. Hotter than Hades in the 80s. All right. Have fun, Ed. do good things at yoga. You can watch later, because this will be up on my blog, I think, later, and it'll be on YouTube once I figure out how to do that. So you can finish watching later, but do good things at yoga. Oh, this pen is kind of dried out. I did a cardinal sin there. I took the pen without the cap and walked over to the window to show you guys how beautiful it was today. It'll come back. Put the cap back on, lay it down. It'll be fine. You guys all store your pens in Ziploc bags, right? If you don't use Ziploc bags or an airtight container to store your pens in, go get one, because they will dry out if you don't keep them airtight. Okay. Having a little hard time seeing this because the camera is in the way of my eyesight, which is poor anyway. But if you guys have any questions about pens or anything, pencils, erasers, let me know. I appreciate all the hearts still. That means you guys are still there beating with me. Beating hearts. So the rest of my day is being spent working on videos for my lettering class. I live in Vegas. Storing is the best tip ever. That is correct. Store them in Ziploc bags because it is so dry in Vegas. If I have that pen, can I draw like you? No, Carmen, you can't. You have to practice. And you're going to take my lettering class, right? Well, you've been practicing for a long time, and your lettering looks great now in your planner. Hope you guys all have planners too. That's my next video. We're going to walk through why you need a planner, what it's all about. I'll probably do that one on Sunday while I'm waiting for The Walking Dead, because what else are you going to do on Valentine's Day? Oh, I have to make a heart-shaped meatloaf. Because, you know. Thank you, Carmen. No, thank you. I'm proud of you for practicing your lettering. All right. So we're almost done here, but I like to have a lot of thick letters and a lot of thin letters. You know that. That gives your eye something to visually attract to. I know I'm anxious for my lettering class too. I'm sorry. It's just been a rough month with my husband in the hospital, and I was supposed to be all done by now, all my videos uploaded, ready to get you guys to sign up. It's probably honestly going to be another month, but don't tell anybody. So if you guys aren't following other people yet on Periscope and you're just following me, take a look at my follower list of who I'm following, because I found a whole bunch of cool people, cool artists that are doing some great work. I'm all about following artists. Although, yeah, last night I did follow some girl who's a nutritionist, and that sounded like a little bit of fun. Since we got the heart-healthy diet in this house. Boring! Yes, family does come first. I love you. Thank you so much for saying that. I keep trying to tell myself that as I sit there and just hang out with him and get him whatever he needs right now. I've become a little bit of my mother. So fun. It does feel like we're hanging out, Joy. Except guess what? I'm the only one that gets to talk and you get to listen. It's kind of fun because I could talk about whatever I want to talk about. Which you all know I have a big mouth, so I can say a lot. Let's see, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so follow some really cool artists. Get a pen if you don't have one now, because I'm going to give you a list, but they're all on here. So follow Alicia Burke. She's one of my favorites. Tracy Batista did a good video the other day. Pam Garrison, who my friend Joy is taking her class, and I should take her class. Who else is on here? Well, Me and My Big Ideas, if you like planners, I think they have more followers than just about anybody out there. Yesterday it was like 10,000 and today it's like 15,000. So if you're into planners, Me and My Big Ideas, Stephanie is amazing. But on another note, Stephanie Ackerman is following me, and so is Dina Wakely. And I'm probably saying those names wrong because I only ever read them. Dina Wakely, Dina Wakely, I don't know. I flippin' love them. So for them to follow me, it was like, pretty incredible. Made my day. All right, so I think that's good enough for the moment. Now what you're going to do is take a pencil. What's that? Oh, that's eraser stuff on my paper. Go away. And I like to follow the outside of the black line, especially on something like this, because I've been pretty shaky here. Maybe I should show you guys up close and personal real quick. Oh, they are? They're showing new planners at Mandy this week too? Oh, I'm so excited. I had to leave my work yesterday where we just got the planners in at Ben Franklin Crafts and Frames in Grass Valley. We got the planners in and I didn't even get to open the box. So ours are all in stock. Well, they will be today. Don't rush over there right now for any of you local people. But all the Me and My Big Ideas new punches, the new Post-it notes, the new stickers, they're all there. Okay, so see how I went on the outside of that lettering? I gotta get that. So see how it's on the outside? It kind of corrects all your mistakes. Of course, this close, you're gonna see all my mistakes. But it does kind of smooth everything out with the pencil line. It is super cute. And I like to agree with you. Thanks, Cynthia. I think everything is cute, though. Cynthia came to my art journaling class last night, and she did a fabulous job. Hers was all pinks and stuff, and it was really weird. We were using old Somerset Studio magazines, and she pulled out the exact same picture that I was using. It was hysterical. You had to be there. So we both used the same picture in our art journal. Funny. That's because we're so much alike. You know, me being a teacher and all. That's so funny. I'm just kidding, Cynthia. I'm not a teacher. I wish you were there too. It was so fun. We do it once a month. Maybe we'll do an art journaling. We could all do it online. Let's do that through Periscope. And once a month we'll do an art journaling prompt. And I'll put that on my blog. And then we could all do it on Periscope together. Yes? How do you do a thumbs up on this thing? Somebody thumbs up me if you know how. Because I think that would be super fun. All I need is a few more people to follow me. That would be cool, and we'll do that. Where's my really dark red? All right, we'll do that. Let's do it. Yup. Okay. So then I like to do that ombre effect. I start with a really, really dark color at the bottom of each letter. There's a thumbs up. Thanks, girlies. Yeah, let's do that. Friday night, you know, and all the young kids are out on dates, we'll just sit here and we'll do art journaling. That'd be cool. Okay, I gotta blow the pencil lines off again. All right, we're gonna do it, I promise. I also wanted to tell you that when I'm done here, I'm going over to my blog and I'm posting this Bread's Beating Heart. If anybody wants to print it out and use it in their art journal and try this lettering, it's gonna be a free download today on the blog. So you guys can try it too. Hopefully this becomes ombre looking. It's still looking pretty dark. I need a really light red. There we go. It's hard to find different colors of red because red's about the hardest color to use because they all seem to be the same shades. But hey, sure, you're welcome, Joanne. I know it's kind of some people think it's creepy to have this heart, but if you've been through what I've been through recently, you get it. Thanks, I like this coloring stuff. And you can see I'm using very expensive pencils. There you go. That one used to say, there's one that actually has the full word. It has this word, Crayola. I use Prismacolors, I use Crayolas. Especially for reds, you need lots of different brands of pencils because each company has their own pigment. I'm going to stand up and get water. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm choking. Hold on. I'm coming back. Oh no, he did? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just awful, isn't it? I hope he's doing okay. Favorite pencil? Easy peasy. Prismacolor. Prismacolor. They used to be, this is an old one. See, it used to be Barrel Prismacolor. I don't even think Barrel owns them anymore, but I still say Barrel Prismacolor. But those are about $1.50 to $2 a piece, depending on where you buy them. Ours are $1.89 at our store. So I love Prismacolors, but again, Rose Art makes fun pencils. You can get those like at Target a lot of the time. your discount stores, some drug stores, you know, all those really high-class places. I just got some colored pencils. Wait, let me grab them if I can find them. Oh, I put them away. No, wait. Are they here? Hold on. I'm coming. I just got these from my friend Tanya Peacock. They're by, this is one of my favorite companies. These are called Rainbow Mechanical Leads. So they're mechanical pencils. And they're by, here, let me get you the company name. Where is it? International Arrivals. One of my favorite companies because they just have super cool, like, kits of all kinds of great pens and pencils. Alright, so let's try this one now. Oh, that's even another color of red. That's nice. And it's mechanical, so you don't ever have to sharpen it. It just gets... It's just there. Da bomb diggity. That's a sure fact. And when you color with colored pencils, color lightly with colored pencils and watercolors. You can always go darker, but you cannot go lighter. Oh, there's a hair on my page. So that's a good tip. Mini sharpener. Yes, look at the sharpener. This is the sharpener. And you put your pencil in there and it just sharpens the mechanical lead tip. It's pretty amazing. Wait, I missed that one. Faber-Castell what? Something poly something? Well, those looked awesome. Hopefully when I go back and watch this I can see the comments again because I know there's been some good ones. Uh-oh, there's something under my page. Yeah, Faber-Castell makes good pencils too. It's kind of a matter of taste and choice and what you like because I have friends who love the Derwent Color Soft and Inktense, and I'm not a big fan, but oh, Polychromos pencils. Wow, everybody write that down. Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils. Go look that one up. Have to play. Yeah, Faber-Castell is awesome too. I mean, geez, they're all awesome. I just happen to love Prismacolors. It's my go-to for all the time. So you use what's best for you. How do you send the hearts again? Oh, click on the right-hand side on your screen. See all those hearts going up? Look at the yellow ones. And green. Tap, 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 tap. Green. Oh, God, they're so pretty. It's like a rainbow when you guys click on the hearts. So cute. I don't know what it means. I think you're just showing the love, I guess. I don't know. It just makes me happy to see them. You have Prismacolors also. Yeah, they are just, boy, they are the bomb diggity. So you guys are seeing this, right? Oh yeah, it kind of did go ombre. You know what? I probably need a white there to get... This is what happens to my Prismacolors when they get down to it. You can blend a little bit with white. They make a blender pencil. I'm not a fan. Everybody has their own opinion, but I blend with white. I am addicted to collecting pencils also. So we have a new store going into our town where we live called Daisyo or Daiso. I'm not sure how you even pronounce it, but it's a Japanese dollar store. If you have a Japanese dollar store near you, take about $100 and go over and buy every craft supply that they carry, and they have a lot. They have notepads, pens, pencils, post-it notes, stationery things. Daiso. Thank you, Joanne, from Southern California. That's why she knows the name of it. Nobody ever pronounces it when I go. I just go. Anyway, go with a lot of money. What are my favorite watercolors? I wish they were sitting here. Did I think about that? No, because this wasn't a watercolor demo, but my favorite ones are from Canson, I think. They're called Angora. They're $25 for a palette. And you just buy, they're inexpensive watercolors, and I use them to color in with a water brush pen. But that being said, let's go back. So those of you guys that joined us late. So these watercolors on here are good watercolors. I use Koi, and then I use the ones that Danielle Donaldson uses, which are from Daniel Smith These are my new faves, Carmen. You know, these are what we're buying. We're buying these. They're Danielle Smith tube watercolors. But we're going to do watercolors another day because I got to finish this. But yes, we'll play with watercolors on another video. Sorry, girls. I have a Valentine I need to finish. Somehow I keep dropping hairs on this page. It's kind of weird. Anyway, but we'll do watercolors later. And yes, I love the combination of watercolors and colored pencils. If you're not doing both, I think you're missing out, baby girls and boys, just in case there's a boy. I don't know if there is. My husband still hasn't come out of that room. He's waiting for the heart monitor to charge back up so he can go blow some leaves down. It's probably best he's still in there watching Westerns. Funny guy. Almost done. Thanks for holding on and still being here with me. It's fun to color with other people. Love, 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 love. The other thing I want to show you before I forget is, you know how I've been shading on the outside of my letters? Take a brushable or any gray brush type pen and go on the outside of your letters with that. That's the one color, which is the darker. This is the lighter. And then I'll show you up close and personal what that looks like. So not only can you kind of highlight and shade with your pencils, but you can highlight and shade with a pen. You can barely see that light one, but I pretty much do love it. And I always forget to use it. But it looks really neat with pencils. Just kind of gives it an extra little oomph. And this is just cheap paper because I don't even know if you guys are still there. Look at the back. These were all the questions we had to ask the doctor. So all I had was a scrap of paper, just this scrap that was in my bag. So that's what I drew this really cool heart on. So just know you don't have to have the best of everything to just get going. I think somebody just joined. That was pretty cool. I didn't even see who it was. But hey, hi, how are ya? We're just having girl talk here. Katie Cuddles. That's such a cute name too, Katie Cuddles. Do I use felt markers much? Not too much anymore. I used to be a big zig writer, but I found that I can't get all the gradations, all the different color shading and things with them that I can with colored pencils and with watercolors, so I kind of have moved back to just some basic things, which are colored pencils and watercolors. I love getting darks and lights, so I do use the felt tip pens or markers, well, brushables upside down, to do, like I was saying earlier, the shading here. I do like that. Let me hold this up again so you can see where the shading comes in. See how that gray just adds a little highlight line? Pretty cool. And we're coming to a close here, ladies. You get to find something to do with the rest of your day now. I hope it's great. Where do you get your brushables? Okay, well, sadly for you guys, I'm the buyer at a Ben Franklin Crafts and Frames store. So everything that I use, I carry at my store. But the brushables are by Zig Kuretake. And I bet Jet Pens carries them. Carmen, are you still there? Does Jet Pens carry Zig pens? Anyway, jetpens.com. If you don't know Jet Pens, try Jet Pens. They're pretty cool. And my friend Carmen buys everything from Jet Pens, and they'll send you an email once a week, or sometimes more than that. They do videos that are really cool that shows you their new pens. If you like fountain pens, they're amazing for fountain pens. They have really good mechanical pencils. In the Danielle Donaldson class that we just took last week, she showed us a 0.03 pencil, and that was found on Jet Pens. A couple of the girls said. I, of course, didn't buy one, but now I have. All right, ladies, we're about done here. So I hope you join me again. Like I said, I'm going to try to plan that. Which class did you take? We took Be Still. It was a class that she taught at a local store called Running with Scissors. Pretty great class called Be Still. And this was it, whoever just asked. I showed this earlier. It was learning how to do this with watercolors. And then doing a compass rose out of paper. And we'll play with some watercolors and stuff later. I'll show you my take on watercolors, but this is Danielle's take on it. I know. It was awe-inspiring and very expensive because now I have to buy real watercolors. And that's okay. That's how we find our greatest things. But I know the difference now between the El Cheapo watercolors, as my dad would say, and real watercolors. There's a big difference. Ooh, thanks for the hearts, girlies. Yes, Jet Pen carries them. Thank you, Carmelita. I took her Studios class. I did too. I took the Studios girls class online. She's my pal. We go way back. So I credit myself with finding Danielle Donaldson because she's just amazing. All right, folks. Here we have it. So if you want to do this yourself later, you can print this out on just a scrap of paper. Remember, this is a scrap of paper. It was just in my bag, and we wrote all these questions to ask the doctor. And then when I had time, I just sat there while he was sleeping, and I drew this heart. So you don't need anything fancy. You can print this out. You'll get the black and the red, and then you can write your own message here for somebody. So that's it. All right, I'm going to turn this around so you can see me one more time before we leave. This was so fun. Did you see my heart shirt? I wore my heart necklace and my heart shirt because we were doing all hearts, so I wanted to keep it heart appropriate. Hey, thanks, Carmen. I had fun. So here we're going to do two things. I'm going to do the next video on watercolors, and we're going to try to do a Periscope art journaling class. We'll do that once a month or once a week. I don't know if I can do once a week. Happy Valentine's Day, Joy. I'm so excited with all these little hearts that I'm getting, so I got lots of hearts. So watch for that. Follow me on my blog. I have an itch, sorry. Follow me on my blog, and come back to Periscope. Yay? All right. Love you guys. Yay, I love this. I love you guys. Thanks so much. It was really super fun. Oh, and tell your friends to follow me on Periscope. Just no creepers. Just us folks. Just us good folks. Okay? All right. I'm out of here. Seacrest out. Here we go. Bye.